Welcome back to episode 15 of the Who's Keeping Score podcast, where three lifelong friends talk about sports beyond the stats. Today, we are going to go over a little wrinkle in the rules. I don't know if you guys saw, last episode was the fantasy football draft. There's a little bit of a wrinkle that we're going to do during the season, and Jacob will explain that, and that will be part of today's episode. We'll go in and talk a little bit about college football because it started this past weekend, go into NFL like booms and busts of players, teams, just what we think is going to happen throughout the season. We have 20 questions and then our trivia question at the end. So, Jacob, you can go into kind of explaining what we are doing after or during the wrinkle in the league.
Yeah, one more topic that I wanted to discuss today that Alex did not include was we're going to do a running segment of
Mm,
weekly pickems for the games. So the three of us will pick our winners and losers of each game, and then throughout the year we'll be able to tell our record for how well we're predicting these games, which I'm assuming will not go very well. So. The thought for the Who's Keeping Score League was that we wanted to include something that other leagues wouldn't have. We want the viewers and us as players to be able to experience something that we wouldn't in our other leagues, since all of us are in multiple leagues and they're all pretty much the same. You have your guys, you have your do not drafts, like the settings are mostly the same. And so for this league, especially since it's online and with everybody watching, we wanted to include something that would make it unique. And so we thought of the idea of a game called Walk the Plank. Walk the Plank goes as everybody's name will be on a wheel to start the season, all 12 of us. We will spin the wheel, and whoever's name the wheel lands on, that team is quote unquote walking the plank. What that means is they have to protect 6 players from their roster. Those players are untouchable. Everybody else on their team is technically on the block. For that week, the fantasy team that has the most points of the previous week gets to then select a player that the team who's walking the plank has not protected and take one of their players and place them on their own team. They will then trade back a player of the same position back to the team that was walking the plank so that each team has the same number of players. And then that will continue on. So the team that was the highest scoring team will now get another name added to the wheel. So the next week they'll have 2 names on the wheel, and the player that just walked the plank gets their name removed from the wheel. So, for example, if Alex is week 1's highest score and I was walking the plank for week 1, Alex would select one of my non-protected players. His name would get added to the wheel again for week 2, and my name would get taken out. Another rule is that if Alex does not want any of my players, he does not have to take any of them. And nothing happens. He stays on the wheel. I stay on the wheel. Nothing happens if you pass. If the player who walks the plank is also the leading scorer for that week, nothing happens because you can't take any of your own players.
mhm. Another
Any
th
notes?
Another thing that is going to make this a little more fun is we're going to have it live on the podcast. So the player who is walking the plank after week 1 or whatever week they walk the plank on will come live on the podcast and tell the viewers and everybody right then and there the 6 players that they are protecting, and then the highest scoring team can then make their selection. So it's like they have to make a decision quick. They have to be able to, make a decision based off of, do they want to protect, a player that did very, very well, but like quote unquote isn't as good as other players. And it's just we wanted to make it a little more interesting for this league.
Yep. So you guys just watched the draft last week. Really, only 6 of those players are yours. Everybody else is in limbo, waiting to get taken by the top scoring team. So we'll see what happens. It should be an interesting experiment. Um, we we may do some adjusting as the season goes on if it doesn't go well, but that's how we're looking at it right now.
And
Everything is locked and loaded.
last point, how many teams are making the playoffs, Jacob? Is it six?
Yeah, six.
Six teams make the playoffs, and this rule, the walk the plank, only goes through the regular season. Once playoffs hit, the team is set, and the team that you have is yours, and there's no longer the choosing and swapping come playoff time.
Oh, I just realized my name is David's iPhone. Very nice. My
All
name is
right.
All right,
Jacob, everybody.
shall
Has
we spin
has
the wheel,
time
sir?
has time come?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
let's
spin the
do it.
wheel.
All righty.
Rohan Law coming to you
We're on the
shortly.
law.
All right. Do you guys see the wheel?
Oh, it's already on Rohan.
Oh, it's made. Okay,
Let's
so
change my name.
what I was thinking, so because there's 12 teams in the league,
Oh yeah, I'm nervous.
I'm going to click this shuffle button to shuffle everybody's name on this list 12 times and then spin. All righty.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the person walking the plank in week one
Wow. Wow.
is is Dave.
Do we
Dave Kraus.
Dave Kraus is
do we think
walking the plank. So
he
I
will
will
be
now be
protecting Garrett
rem
Wilson?
I will be
Will
removing
he protect Garrett Wilson?
It's a good question. So I will now be removing Mr. Dave Kraus from the wheel, and we have our first person
That's
walking
Wow,
electric.
how
the plank.
exciting.
That is
Oh, he's
awesome.
gonna be sick. He's gonna be so
He's gonna be
sick.
so upset.
That
Oh
is
man, that is
awesome.
awesome.
And it's really funny because when we were making this decision to do the walk the plank, there's 12 people in the league. There's only two people in the league who were very, very against this, and it was Phil and Dave. And so it
It was
had to be one of them.
bound to be one of
It
them.
had to
So
be one of them.
I'm that could not have worked out any better.
That is
That's
awesome.
funny.
That is absolutely awesome. All right, so now we got that out of the way. We will be making the announcement once this episode is posted. Everybody will then know Dave is week one's Mr. Walk the Plank. All righty, so going
That's
into
electric.
college football, um, Chapel Bill won. How did that go, Mister Chapel Hill over there?
I mean, I told you guys, I'm not a huge like North Carolina football fan. Like I tend to just root for their basketball team. I did, however, lose a couple dollars on it, which had me kind of sick. Like I really thought they were gonna come out and show some Bill magic, and it just did not work.
They got
I turned it
spanked.
off. I turned it off at halftime. I was like, I can't watch this. Like this is bad.
They got absolutely spanked.
Like
And I don't
Yeah,
think TCU is even supposed to be that good this year.
yeah.
I didn't
Well,
think so
Um,
either.
yeah,
they got
yeah.
absolutely spanked.
I don't know.
Um,
I
yeah.
thought I was okay with that loss if that meant I got the Florida State upset though, because I
Yes,
thoroughly was rooting for Florida State to just cover, and for them to go out like that was kind of impressive.
it was very impressive.
Mhm.
There are so many videos out on social media of the players in pregame and on the sidelines, just not acting like Alabama football players. Whether it be warming up with their phone in their hands or like not taking the game very seriously on the sideline, and you're like, that would not have happened in a Nick Saban led
Nick
program.
Saban was not coming to save them.
He
Nick
was not
Saban
coming to save them.
was
And
not.
the quarterback for Florida State before the game, he was like, Nick Saban's not here to save y'all. And everybody's like, oh, you're
Bro,
talking big
he said
game
it. He said it
for
in
somebody against Florida
June.
State. Yeah,
He said it in
exactly.
June. They've been sitting all summer with that on the bulletin
Waiting.
board, and they came in and got upset. And you're the favorite. Like, come on.
Crazy.
Like, come
That
That was
was
on.
insane.
yeah. That was
The
Um,
dude, it's a horrible look for the Alabama new head coach.
yeah,
and
yeah.
Horrible look.
another good game was the Miami Notre Dame game. Was a great
Great
game.
game.
And Jacob and I had the same type. We were watching the game, and then it showed Carson Beck's stat on the thing, and we were like, how in the world is bro still throwing the football in a college level? And we both like looked at each other, we're like, how is this possible? But to be fair, they did have arguably one of the best touchdowns I've ever
Oh, it
seen
was
live.
insane.
It
That was
was
Like
insane.
it
one
was
of the best. It
wild.
was probably a top five touchdown I've ever watched live. It was
Yeah,
Like
that catch
absolutely
was awesome.
ridiculous.
Carson Beck is such a strange looking fella. He's very talented, but he's a strange looking fella. He went
Yeah.
down there to Miami because he was dating a Cavender twin or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then they broke up like right after he moved down there, and
Mm-hmm.
he's
And
tough.
yeah,
But
and
he played really well.
he did
He's
play really
improved a
well.
lot. It looks like the breakup really helped him focus on football. So
And I saw something also, and it was like if Arch Manning's last name wasn't Manning, he would be like the number one fry cook all time. And I was like, it was kind of disrespectful, but
bro.
he did not do
And he
any of it.
didn't and he didn't look good either. Like he was just missing like
Yeah.
on multiple
yeah.
occasions.
He was making the wrong reads, and then when he made the
Like
right read, he was making the wrong throw. Like it
like
all. And granted, Ohio State has a great defense,
Hmm.
hmm
uh, but and that's a tough first start. That's
yeah.
a tall ask, but with all the pressure that was under him, he really did not show well.
And
Hmm.
it's a long season. Like I'm not saying write him out now, but it looked bad.
Yeah.
It looked very bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed.
Also,
Agreed.
random note, but shout out Lee Corso.
Yeah.
Uh, last college game day.
Hmm.
That was a hell of a performance he put on. Went six
Yep.
for six. I'm
Hmm.
hmm
guessing he predicted Florida State over
Florida State.
Alabama.
Yep.
Yeah.
He put on. He said, Texas is loaded at every position. They're number one. Screw it. Give me Ohio State and put on the Buckeye. Everybody, 100,000 people gave him a standing ovation. The marching band said thank you Corso out on the field. Kirk Herbstreit
He's
was
the
crying
GOAT.
next to him. It was awesome. He's 90
He
years old
was.
doing that.
Yeah, he is
That's crazy.
the GOAT. Any last comments before we go into some fantasy talk?
Malik Washington is fantastic. Shout out Maryland football. You might actually do something good for us. It's been a very long
Who
time.
I don't even see who they played this weekend.
Doesn't matter. No. We played FAU,
Okay.
All
the
right.
football powerhouse that is Florida Atlantic University.
So moving on, I think I would like to ask this question. Who do you think in both wide receiver and running back position could finish as a top three running back and or top three wide receiver that are not in very much the talk show of it? That's kind of the lead I want to go for right now.
I don't know if
You want to go
this
first, Jay?
guy can. Yeah, I don't know if he considers to be in the talks for this. So see if it counts. I say Malik Neighbors has a great chance of being wide receiver number one.
That's a
Does that does
I
that?
would I think that counts. I would not consider him there.
Yeah.
But
I
I
I
think
mean, I think he's
there's
like
no one.
4 or 5, so I don't think that's super far off, but
yeah,
still.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
That's a good.
I think that's a good
Do
take.
something more spicy, more spicy.
all right, you go. Let me think.
So my non-spicy would be Drake London. If
Mm.
Michael Penix comes out and crushes, he could very easily be a top 3 wide receiver. But that's not very spicy either. He's like wide receiver 6 or 7 ADP right now. So a spicy
I
top
have.
3
Wait, we
would
said top
be
three or one?
Top three. Top three.
Top
top
three.
3, top 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Spicy top 3. Jalen Waddle.
Waddle.
That is awful. That
If
is,
Tyreek gets hurt somehow, or preseason he was like,
oh,
I'm gonna curse, so Alex, bleep it out. But he was shitting on all of his teammates preseason. Nobody likes him. What if they ship him out and then it's just Tua giving Waddle like 100 targets a game, and then something crazy could happen. He was incredibly talented in college. He's if he doesn't get hurt, never know. Spicy. It was supposed to be
brother.
spicy.
My
That
spicy
is
is
way too spicy for
I
me.
also just traded for him in my other league, so maybe I'm biased.
top three. You heard it here first. Top three wide receiver. Finishing number 3 is the young man from Carolina, Ted
Ted,
McMillan. is going to finish top three. He is
That's crazy.
so good. I think that is 100% more likable to happen
Bryce Young. I'm just not
than
sold on Bryce
Waddle.
Young yet. I
Probably,
mean,
yeah.
yeah.
That's why I was spicy.
That's why it is spicy. And then for my running back position, I I mean this also isn't that crazy, but I think Chase Brown could end as running back one.
Chase Brown was gonna be mine.
I think Chase Brown could end up
Yeah,
running back one. He
I
is
agree.
so good with a very high powered
And
offense.
that offense is crazy.
With an it's also that they have two unbelievable wide receivers that people have to, you know, play very hard defense
Yeah.
on. That
And
Chase Brown,
he's a great pass catcher, and
uh,
their defense sucks, and so there's gonna be a ton of little bubble screens to him
mhm.
and stuff.
So that's also
So in
not
PPR
crazy.
leagues for sure.
That's not that crazy because he's, being drafted, second
You,
round.
Can
you
I
But
know who I
change my
love
Waddle
going around?
pick?
if you can do whatever you
Yes,
want, Jacob.
please.
Okay, I'm changing my Waddle pick to Calvin Ridley.
Oh wow.
In top three.
Yeah, him and Cam Ward are apparently have a great rapport
I
Hmm.
the
just got him in
camps.
flex last night. So
So
wait,
we're
I'm
gonna
so I have a
change
question.
my pick to Calvin Ridley.
Okay.
yes, Jaden.
Hmm. No, I think who I would go for running back, who I could see coming back, who a couple years ago was the consensus number one RB, kind of fell off a little bit, is Jonathan
JT.
Taylor. Yeah.
That's a
Like
yeah.
I always thought that he was like a bad man and he got hurt and now he's slowly getting himself back into it and he's had a whole like year to like kind of get
Hmm.
back to himself. I would not be surprised if we had a huge JT season.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm so upset I don't have him in a single league. It just never fell. But yeah,
I have my running back pick.
yes, sir, Jacob.
My running back pick for this year, who I don't think it will be top three, but maybe top seven, is Isaiah Pacheco
Wow.
out of Kansas City.
Interesting.
Uh, he was killing to start last year and then got hurt.
Hmm.
Uh, Kansas City's offense has changed over the past couple of years. They like to slow the pace down and run the ball more. Uh, and they don't have people to steal touchdowns like they used to. Kareem Hunt's like
Hmm.
700 years old.
Yeah.
So
So
Isaiah Pacheco, top
is
five.
is there a player, I'm switching it now, not top three, but is there a player that like is not even like being drafted in 10-man leagues, like potentially in 12-man leagues that you think could potentially be good by the end of the season, like a Bucky Irving type situation? Yes, sir, Jaden.
I might be a little biased and I might be a year early because he's hurt right now. Isaiah Likely is coming for people's heads and it's
Isaiah
coming
Likely.
soon. I might be a year early,
Yeah.
but that's a dog. And I don't know. I was looking up today. I don't know if he's supposed to play week one or he might be out for a couple weeks. He just
Hmm.
had surgery on his foot.
Interesting. Okay.
But if he plays and he's healthy, I believe in Isaiah Likely
Yeah. Jacob.
as like
My
a solid tight end that's not getting drafted.
Yeah.
running back pick that's not getting drafted, I also think I might be a year early, and I also am on the same team. Keaton Mitchell.
Oh
Keaton
yeah,
Mitchell.
I think you're a
He
year. Well, I don't know, bro.
because him and Derrick Henry, if they use him correctly, could be a great 1-2.
Keaton Mitchell's
But,
so fast, dude.
Justice Hill, but like Justice Hill is the type of guy that you want to go to war with. He just comes in, does exactly what you ask of him.
Hmm.
He catches the ball, he blocks, he runs, he gets his 5, 6 yard runs every time he gets the ball. Like
100%.
he's not like special, but he does his job so well. It's like how do you like give his spot away?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like that's
Yeah.
My
because
main
like I
pick,
love Keaton Mitchell, but
yeah, true. My main pick, a little like probably 3 weeks ago that I thought was a dark horse that is probably no longer a dark horse is the main man Bill from the Commanders. I think he's going to be really good, but my sleeper pick of the year is Braylon Allen of the New York
I love that.
Jets.
I
I
am a
think
Brees Hall hater.
I'm also a
I
Breece
think
Hall hater.
everybody's a Brees Hall hater.
And I
Like,
think Braylon Allen is bigger. He's faster. He has looked really good in camp. That I think, give him 1 or 2 games to break out a little bit, and I think he can be really good. And then
but
my wide receivers, I think this is also a sleeper pick. Marvin Mims Jr. Heard it here first. Marvin Mims Jr. is the
I'm
only
steep. I'm
competent
If
very
he
steep.
wide receiver in Denver outside of Cortland Sutton.
What do you
he
outside of
hurt it,
Cortland Sutton
he
and
hurt his
Evan
groin
Ingram?
though.
He's back. He did hurt. He hurt his groin, but
But he's
now
back.
is returning to practice and
If
returning
you
to the
say so.
games. Marvin Mims Jr. might be absolutely horrific, but he did catch that big touchdown, and I
He
like
did.
him a
He's
lot.
very fast.
He's very
He's very
fast.
fast. He's very, very fast.
Any wide
All
receiver
right.
selections?
Wide receiver selection that's not being drafted that could be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Higgins for Houston
I'm
Texans.
drafting. I target Jaden Higgins in every league.
Yeah.
He apparently is very similar to Nico Collins. And to have him, he's gonna jump Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk is not very good as wide receiver 2 and just play
Agreed.
opposite Nico. And if teams double Nico because he's so talented, it's gonna be 1-on-1 with Jaden Higgins with their like second ranked, safety or cornerback. So
Yeah.
should work
Definitely.
out.
Okay, so dude, how do we want to do Pickems? Do I share my screen and show the Excel sheet right now? Is that how we want
Yeah,
to do this?
sure. Okay, so each week before the week starts, we're going to select who we think will win each game, and then we'll have a running tally of our records throughout the season. So as of now, obviously, no games have happened, so we're all 0-0. But it'll be interesting to see how we do throughout the year. So as you can see, the games are on the left with the favorites in parentheses, and then the 3 of our picks are to the right of those teams. So first game, Cowboys versus Eagles. Eagles are favored by 7.5. I have the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, they're bringing back pretty much the same team.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys just
Yep.
lost Michael Parsons. Like, it's kind of a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we'd be shocked out of our mind if we're talking about this next week and the Eagles lost that game.
And apparently, Michael Parsons, they did not know that he had the back injury
Mm-hmm.
in Green Bay and has to get like some sort of injection before the games. So
I didn't
that's
know
something to
that.
keep an
I
eye
didn't know that
on.
they didn't know it.
Yeah, I
That's
just saw
crazy.
something about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Second game, Friday night in Brazil. So this week 1, we get a Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday college football, Sunday NFL football, Monday football. So a lot of butt on couch situation this week.
I shall be at a wedding all weekend long. I look forward to it.
Congratulations
It's
to
gonna be a
them,
great
but
time.
that sucks for you.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
Chiefs. I mean, you can't not bet against the Chiefs.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
Chiefs-Chargers week 1 in Brazil. Chiefs for me and Chiefs for everybody else, I believe.
Yep.
I think it's a good line though. Like, I think it'll be a good game. Like, Justin
I
Herbert
think
has
so.
something to prove after his last performance.
I think everybody every year says that Justin Herbert has something to prove, and it never works out. But
Nah,
we'll
but
see.
bro, like
Jim Harbaugh
the way he
wasn't a
ended
good coach,
this,
so.
like the way he ended the season. Well, what, it was 3 interceptions,
I agree.
4 interceptions.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like, so I think it'll be a good
All
game,
right.
but I'm not betting against that.
Yeah. Game 3, Bucks Falcons. I mean, this also I think is going to be a really good game. I have trust in Baker Mayfield over Michael Penix, and that's just why I chose the Buccaneers.
That's kind of how I was leaning too.
Yeah.
I have the Falcons. This is our first disagreement of the slate. I have the Falcons. I think that Michael Penix is going to come out and play well like he did at the end of last year. And Drake London and Bijan will come out and kill as well.
It's going to be
and
a
I
good.
think that Chris Godwin being out is going to affect it a bit. And Abuka is going to have a slow start as a rookie. So there we are.
Gotcha.
I actually don't believe that, but I'm trying to justify my decision.
Bengals, Browns,
It's the Browns.
The Browns suck.
Yeah.
Yep.
The next game.
Yeah, let's just keep it going.
Dolphins.
Half of their roster, half the Browns rosters are quarterbacks. So
that are all
So-
bad.
It's the Browns.
correct.
Dolphins, Colts. This was the hardest decision I've made, probably
Bro.
the whole slate.
I think it's a coin flip.
It's a coin
Like, I
flip.
truly think it's a coin flip.
You know, I
I don't believe
don't.
in either one of these teams
Nope,
in
at
the
all.
I
slightest bit.
also think it's a coin flip, and on one side of the coin is Daniel Jones, so I'm gonna pick the other side of the coin.
Yeah.
So
JT,
there we are.
JT.
But they do the best player in this entire game is Tyler Warren. So I
TW.
might change my decision, but I don't think so.
Patriots Raiders. I have one word for you, and it is bald-headed Brock Bowers.
One word.
Yeah, that I know. That's the whole point. I think he's going to come out, and I mean, I like him. I want to see Genty do well in his first game, and I don't like the Patriots, but I do like Drake May.
Yeah,
I
but I just
I
think
just
the Patriots are
go
better.
ahead.
Yeah,
I
I
also
just
think the Patriots are better, and I think Drake May is a very good quarterback.
I agree. I agree.
and do you know who I think is comeback player of the year? Heard it here first. Stephon Diggs. I don't even know if he's playing week one, but Stephon Diggs comeback player of the year.
Just
That's a
yeah, don't look up
crazy
those
take.
videos of him on those boats.
It's a crazy take.
Heard it
I
here
Cardinals.
just
first.
I'm on my phone, and so everything is like super small, and I just moved my screen to the side and saw how close I had my phone to my face. So I apologize to everybody watching. I'm just trying to read my screen.
Cardinals Saints. The
It's
Saints.
the Saints.
I don't think
Saints are so bad. They
I
might
don't.
go 0 and 17.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I don't think the Saints will win a game this year. Speaks for itself.
They had a
Steve.
quarterback
Oh,
battle, and Spencer Rattler won.
Yeah, it's not ideal over in
oh,
New Orleans.
yeah.
Steelers Jets. This is a crazy matchup, actually. Justin Fields, Aaron Rodgers rivalry. They both suck. I think
Like
the
I
Jets
want to,
are
I
worse.
want to be a Justin Fields guy. Like I really do. But every time I try to go to bat for Justin Fields, I feel like he just lets me down.
Yeah.
And
I think
I just
the
don't believe in it anymore.
the only thing that I'm confident in this entire game, it would be betting the under.
Facts.
So
Do you know what it
Facts.
is? Do you know what the line is?
no, but I'm guessing the game is going to be Steelers 17, Jets 14.
And I think
That's
of those
game prediction.
17, I think Chris Boswell has 4 field goals.
Okay, so that math doesn't really work out, but
Yeah,
that's okay.
but whatever it may be, they're not gonna. I don't think they'll have a touchdown.
Next
Commander.
game is
I mean,
yeah,
raps,
I think the
raps
Giants are
suck.
also just not very good. I think the Giants are low key like a couple pieces away, like from being like from being a solid football team. Like right now, they're still like quarterback questionable, but they're
Mhm.
on the defensive side of the ball. They look really good.
Yeah,
what do they
However,
say?
I
If
do
my
not.
if my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bike. Is that what this? That's something
Yeah, I
most
mean they're
people say.
missing the quarterback. I agree. That's what I said. They're a few pieces away, but
that's crazy.
and a very important piece. But yes, I don't
All right.
think they have enough for the Commanders this week.
Yeah, Panthers,
Thank God
Jags.
for Jaden Daniels.
Yes,
We love you,
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels.
Panthers,
Yes.
Jags. What I said before, Ted McMillan. That's my only. That's the only reason why I chose the Panthers.
Bryce Young, Bryce Young, most improved.
Not a
Chalk it
bad
up.
take. Not a
I'm
bad take.
not a fan of it. I think people have been, everybody's been telling me Trevor Lawrence was supposed to be the best quarterback in the world a couple years ago in college football. I've been waiting for him to show up for the last 4 or 5 years. I feel like this year is the perfect time. He got BTJ in there hooping. Travis Hunter is going to have a day on both sides of the ball.
Have
I
a
believe that this is the
day.
year where they kind of get a couple wins in, kind of show what
Maybe.
he can
All
do.
right.
I don't like Trevor Lawrence,
And it's the
but
Panthers.
yes, true. Broncos, Titans. I am as of this year a ginormous Broncos fan. I drafted a fantasy league and somehow ended with the entire Broncos offense. So
Ever since I've seen Bo Nix Moss, the Ravens defense, I knew that I was going to be a Broncos guy.
yeah.
Like
So
you just
The
got to
Titans are
respect
also
it.
very
and the
bad.
Titans are not good. 49ers, Seahawks. I don't really know much about this one.
Everybody on the 49ers is hurt. They have a very good receiver named Ricky Pearsall. That's my
Ricky
guy.
Pearsall.
Um, They also are the only team in NFL history, as far as I know, that have two active players that both got shot. So that's cool
That's why
with
they're gonna
Brian
win the game.
Robinson and Ricky Pearsall.
That's why they're
I
gonna
don't
win the
really
game.
have a good reason as to why I chose the 49ers. I just see them winning. I can visualize it.
It's a
So,
good,
Okay,
yeah, good.
that is interesting. I
Um,
drafted Jackson Smith and Jigba and Kenneth Walker yesterday, so
yeah,
we'll be riding
there
with
you
my
go.
guys.
Lions,
all right.
Packers, 2 words for
We
him.
all picked the underdog here.
Jahmyr
Huh.
Gibbs.
I
Uh,
just think the Lions are so good,
they're so good, and the
It's going to
Packers.
be
and
interesting to see how they do with their new offensive coordinator,
Yeah,
but I think that they are just too talented at every position.
I
that's
agree.
what I'm saying.
I agree. I agree. And I'm not a big Packers fan this year.
Is
Texans,
it? Is
Rams.
it?
You
Is it
love you some
at
Josh
Is
Jacobs,
it
though.
at Lambeau?
I love
Is
Josh
that why
Jacobs.
it's
I think so. That's why they're favored, yeah. And they have Michael
yeah,
Parsons now. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Texans, Rams. I think Rams can be pretty good this year if Matthew Stafford can figure it out. And the Texans are also very bad. And their running back room is equivalent to me, Jacob, and Jaden. So,
yep.
you know,
But C.J. Stroud coming back from a sophomore slump, Nico Collins coming off injury.
could be.
Um,
Could be.
I don't know. I think they were pretty solid the last couple years. It's just so I think it's going to stay the course.
Yeah, definitely. I think that game's going to be really close. And then Ravens Bills is going to be an absolute amazing game. I think it's going to be
Dem boys,
amazing.
dem boys.
Definitely. I
Yeah,
mean,
Because
I'm very, very excited.
had to go Ravens.
Same.
Just because I like them more. I mean, but it was this was a coin flip in my brain.
Yeah, it was a coin flip,
no,
and I want to
I
root for
don't
the
think it's a
Ravens.
coin. I don't think it's a coin flip.
And
Dem
then
boys.
Vikings Bears. I have Vikings just due to the fact that the Vikings have Jordan Mason and the Bears don't. Um, I'm kidding, but
What?
I think the Bears can actually be pretty good this year.
They're gonna have to
I'm
find an identity first. So it'll take a
I'm a
couple weeks.
huge DJ Moore stan. I just don't know if Caleb Williams can get him the ball.
Agreed. But I also don't know if JJ McCarthy can do anything either.
I also agree with
So
that.
I don't know. I picked them pretty much based off of
Two rookie
Justin
quarterbacks. I
Jefferson.
guess Caleb
Yeah,
Williams
one
can
is
be
Justin
rookie.
Jefferson and one does not.
Yeah. But
So how many games do we disagree on?
uh
5, 6?
I mean
I think 6
more, yeah.
games.
But we'll keep track of
We'll keep track of records.
our records and we'll see who chose the best. All
Very
right.
excited.
Moving on to 20 questions.
20
Wait,
questions. Get
brain
excited.
is on. Shout out Aaron
So we're gonna
Hurst, 20 questions.
we're actually gonna start off with 19 questions because it is an NFL player. So
Okay.
we're gonna start with that. You know, it's the start of the NFL season, and we're excited to do it. So
Is
Okay.
this
Is he
player
an active?
Yeah.
no, sir, he is not.
We're doing a
Does he
retired NFL player?
does he play on
Okay, you guys should know who he is though. Like,
Okay.
Okay.
Does he play on the offensive side of the ball?
yes. Oh wait, I have to keep track of questions.
Okay.
So let's slow down. We're at what?
Question.
16?
The Jacob's about to ask 16. Correct. 3
Yeah.
questions have been asked.
So
Three
he's an
questions have been
offensive retired player.
Yeah.
Is he most did he most notably play in the AFC?
No.
Does he play running back?
Yes.
Oh,
That's a great pull, Mr. Krause.
let's go. Okay.
Was he most notably on a team in the NFC East?
Yes.
I have a guess, but go ahead, Alex.
Okay.
Did he play between 2010 and 2020?
No.
Okay, I don't have a guess. Did this player play for the Commanders or Redskins?
No.
Okay.
You're at 9 questions.
So it's a Cowboy, Eagle, or Giant from pre-2010.
Jaden, what did this player play on the Cowboys?
No.
Okay, Giant, Giant or Eagle, pre 2010. Jaden, did this player? Alex, you go. I've asked like four in a row.
Yeah, I'm well aware. Um, does this player have that's a terrible question. Did this player retire before 2010?
Didn't you just ask if he played from 2010 to
I didn't, I
2020?
meant like it was his prime between 2010 and 2020, and then like did he retire, before
Change the
20?
question. Change the question. Change the question.
He
Yeah,
did not play before. He did not play after 2010, if
that's
that's
my
correct.
question. Like if he
No.
retired in 2010, that changes the question between if he was retired in 2019.
Okay. Well, he did not play after. He did not play from
Okay.
2010 and beyond.
Okay.
Did he play? Was his prime before 2000?
That's debatable.
Oh gosh. I like this is really difficult.
Can we figure out the
I'll give you
team,
the
Alex?
hint. I'll give you the hint. His career splits that amount of time.
Okay. Was he on the Eagles?
But you're getting something taken off. And no, you guys guessed all three incorrect
That's actually
teams.
crazy. So he
That's
is a
crazy. So okay,
giant.
he's a giant running back.
And you're at what, 13. So you have 7 questions to find a Giants running back.
My Giants running back knowledge is
I was
pretty
gonna
low.
say
To be honest.
I like don't have a
What
guess.
position did Plaxico Burress play?
The only person I have in my brain is Cam Scatterboo.
Do you want? I'll give you hints. Do you want hints? Um, and then you're getting a what's the name off this. You're getting a question. Do you want the hint or do you want to ask a question?
Uh, I just don't know where to go. It's split 2000. Uh, yeah, no. Hint, please.
He was a this. I'm taking 2 points for this. He was an All Pro one time, and he was a Pro Bowler 3 times.
Like, I
So
just don't know where to go.
pretty prominent player.
Pretty prominent
15.
player. Yeah. Okay. Uh,
Lawrence
my
Taylor.
my brain goes to Brandon Jacobs, but he was like later than that, significantly later than that.
Lawrence Taylor? Did Lawrence Taylor play?
Was a defensive player.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. I'm thinking of
Yeah.
someone else. Does someone have a similar name to that?
Lawrence Taylor.
Sean Taylor.
Sean
Sean,
Taylor played
someone.
for the
Sean Taylor's not a,
Redskins.
also, yeah.
Ah,
I'm trying to,
shoot. Not a.
Okay,
no.
so it's 2000. I like we okay. Our wait, okay. Um
And if this is too hard, we can
can we
cut
have
this
another
for you guys.
can we have another hint?
Um, he went
I don't
to. Let me see if I can
Did you
find
go to
the school he
Miami?
went to. No, I think he went to UVA.
I wanted to say like Alfred Morris or something.
He went to UVA and was ACC Player of the Year.
He went to UVA.
And was
Okay,
ACC Player of the Year in 1996.
I can promise you, Jacob, I don't have a name. Like I don't even have a guess.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
So okay, can we get
Is
like
it if it's too like I
I
thought
don't
this would be someone that you guys would know
I mean
because he's in the
once you
NFC
say the
East.
name we'll probably know him, but like I don't know if this is something I could just pull out of thin air. Do you could you This is going to be a horrible way to start the NFL season. Could you do the initials and see if we get it from the initials?
TB.
G-
TB.
okay. Okay.
Jacob, do the
Tiki
honors.
Barber.
Yeah. Is
Okay.
that not fair?
I mean, I would not have been able to know that without.
Okay,
Do
so
you
we
know
could
Tiki
cut it.
Barber, Alex? Alex doesn't even know who Tiki
I
Barber is.
legitimately think
I
the
thought
only
that was
like
a fair question
it sounds
because I
familiar.
remember there was this like book when we were kids about Tiki Barber
It
and
sounds
the Giants.
familiar.
You don't remember
We're
that?
definitely keeping this in. We're definitely keeping this in.
It sounds familiar just from like a list of statistics. Like I don't actually know who he is.
So should we do from now on active players only?
Yeah, if we're doing it, let's do
I think
active NFL players.
I think it could be
Okay.
post 2010 players.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My pre 2010 NFL knowledge is not amazing.
Definitely not
I
as good as
apologize.
NBA.
No, nowhere
Uh,
near as good as NBA.
I
Alrighty.
apologize
Could we
for
have
hard
said, Alex,
questions.
if Jaden said his name is Tiki B, would you have been able to say who it was?
If Jaden said what team did Tiki Barber play for, I would probably guess over 16 and a half teams until I got it correct.
Like I thought you guys were gonna be on like a roll those first 15 questions.
If it
Or the first
the
like
only way
12
that we do
questions.
retired, if it's a goat or a commander, that would be the only ways
Yeah.
that I would know.
Okay. Moving on to my trivia
That was
question.
exposing.
That was bad. I
Yeah,
apologize.
trivia question. Trivia
Bad.
question.
Trivia question. So this is kind of a sports trivia and non-sports trivia in one because we only have one question. So it's not like a super sporty, but it's
This has
like
been a very fun
a
episode.
little bit of both. So my question to you guys is, can you name me, because, moving with the NFL theme, could you name me the top 10 NFL stadiums by seat capacity? I'll give you five strikes.
Do we have to name the name of it or like who
No,
plays there?
no. You can just tell me who
Okay,
plays there.
so I think that the biggest is Lucas Oil, where the Colts play. Is that incorrect?
I
That
have
it.
oh good. Are we locking that in, Jacob?
I think
Were you
it's
asking
gotta be
me?
top 10.
All right, let's lock it in. Because I don't
Incorrect.
know.
It's not top
Okay.
10, and I
Mm-mm.
thought it was number one. This is a horrible episode.
So I'm
Okay.
thinking something like where the Niners play, just on the size of the state of California alone. Can I get the Niners?
That is incorrect.
Yeah, I don't like that guess at all. I didn't like
What's
that
wrong
guess.
with? How are you gonna
I don't
say
know.
I don't like that guess
Uh,
after you don't say
That's
anything?
exactly what I'm
Well,
Like
saying.
I
he's still like
because
the fakest. After he just was
because
so
if
confidently
Alex
said
would have said
Lucas Oil.
because
Like
if Alex would
no,
have
damn well
said
we both
that
don't know the answer to this question.
if Alex would have said that it was correct, then I would have said it was a good guess.
That is so crazy.
Uh,
Front running at
I
its
was
finest.
I was at the combine at Lucas Oil and it was massive. How are there 10 more bigger than that? That's crazy.
I don't know.
So it's definitely not FedEx or Northwest or whatever the Commanders play at. Okay, Alex, how is Lincoln Financial, where the Eagles play in Philly?
Incorrect.
We suck.
It's
What?
What do we feel about where the Saints play now?
No,
Because
I don't
wasn't it
like that
rebuilt?
either.
Was the
Oh,
Saints not rebuilt after Katrina?
I think that is okay, and then I think the Atlanta one is good as well because they have Super Bowls there.
Okay, can we go? Can we go Saints and Atlanta?
the Saints, the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans is number 7.
Hey,
Um,
on the board, on the board.
Atlanta, where the Falcons play, are not in the top 10.
Okay.
Unbelievable. I'm like 0 for 12.
Yeah, you
Do
are.
we? How do we feel about MetLife?
You can guess it. I have nothing to say, so you can guess it.
Do we? I like MetLife, Alex. Let me get a MetLife.
MetLife, where the Giants and the Jets play, is number 1 by a pretty substantial margin.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
How is Arrowhead in Kansas City?
I know nothing about how Arrowhead is.
Neither do
Just
I, but I think I'm gonna do the lowest 20. I've decided instead of the
just go
top
the
10.
opposite direction.
Arrowhead's number 4.
Oh,
Okay.
on the board.
There we go. So what's
Okay.
our list looking like right now, Alex?
You have MetLife in the 1, Arrowhead in the 4, and Caesar Stadium where the Saints play in the 7.
In the
Damn, my
7.
back hurts from carrying the squad right now.
Oh yeah, 2 to 1. 2 to 1. Okay, cool.
And this
Oh,
list, like, this is difficult. Like, like, nobody really knows this off the top of their
there's no
head.
way
Guys,
like
that
M&T's on there, right? This is for Jacob, not for you, Alex.
I don't, dude. I don't know. We're just
Oh.
like guessing. Like I don't know this stuff.
Let me get an M&T Bank, Alex.
M&T Bank in the 10, where the Ravens play in good old Baltimore.
Alex
Them
Heinz Field.
boys.
Heinz Field is no longer called Heinz Field, and it's also not in the top 10.
Oh, the Acrisure,
Yeah,
right?
not in the top 10.
Okay. What about where the Texans play in
Where the
Texas?
Texans
Texas.
play, NRG Stadium is in the 8.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
We
We're literally
definitely
just
already have
guessing
our
every
five
team. This is a
strikes.
horrible
Five
job.
I
strikes.
assume you guys would have guessed the 2 and number 3. The rest are kind
Can
of
I get a Can I get a Miami?
no, you cannot.
No, that's a bad guess.
Jacob.
Freaking steak. You're like 1 for 6, and you want to talk about a
No,
bad
no,
guess.
2 for 7.
What's the most prominent football field arguably in the NFL?
Like
M&T Bank
the
Stadium.
Shut up.
Northwest Stadium, FedEx Field.
Gosh.
Most prominent stadium.
I would
I
guess
mean,
where
we're
the
just being
Cowboys play.
really dumb. Oh yeah, where the Cowboys play. Duh.
ATN
Jerry World.
AT&T Stadium, where the Cowboys play, is number 3.
Yeah, Jerry World.
Wow.
Okay. And
I
number
think
2 is what you're
again.
talking
you
about?
guys are you have like 15 strikes.
Well, no, Jacob has like 8 strikes. Jaden has like 2.
2.
I'll play it.
Tiki Barber.
I knew you were gonna
Tiki,
say it.
Tiki Barber in the 11.
Okay.
So you guys are now missing
Alex,
4.
Alex,
Two
go
is
home
famous as
tonight.
well.
What, Jaden?
I said go home
When you think of
tonight
like iconic
and watch
iconic stadiums, are
highlights
2.
of Tiki Barber.
I will. Jacob,
Okay.
they number 2, like when someone says name a NFL stadium or name where people play, like my brain goes straight to this based off
Mine
of
doesn't.
history.
Based off of history.
Can I get a
Based
Lambo?
off.
Lambo
Oh,
in the
Lambeau.
2.
Duh. Jesus flip, dude. We suck.
Lambeau
Can I
Field,
get a
where the
Lambo?
Packers play, is in the 2.
Okay, could I get the where the Patriots play, please?
All right, that is strike number 47. I'm going to read the list aloud.
No, let's keep guessing.
No, read the list because
Yeah, read
we've
the list.
lost.
All right, number 1, MetLife Stadium where the Giants play. Number 2, Lambeau Field where the Packers play. Number 3, AT&T Stadium where the Cowboys play. Number 4, Arrowhead where the Chiefs play. Number 5, Empower Field at Mile High where the Broncos play. Number 6, Bank of America Stadium where the Panthers play. Number 7, Caesar Stadium where the
Never
Saints.
guessed that.
8, NRG Stadium where Texans. Number 9, Highmark Stadium where the Bills play. And then number 10, MNT Bank Stadium where the good old Ravens play.
Them boys.
And
Yeah,
that
was
is the
horrible.
list.
That was
back
this
to-
episode 15, right?
Episode 15 is a bad 20 question and trivia day for the gentlemen.
Yeah, it's the worst performance that we've ever put on.
But
Worst
that
performance
concludes
ever put on.
Fellas, football starts on Thursday.
Yeah,
I need
so
you guys.
the morale
So
needs
we're
to-
getting
we're-
we're
it's
getting
up.
it out of the system to start
that's
a
true.
great.
I'm
freaking
so
football
excited.
season.
I'm so excited. We have 2
Thank
days
you.
left. We're
I know.
recording this on
Thank you.
Tuesday. 2 days
Thank
left
you.
until
So,
football
Like,
starts.
put a freaking
Cannot
smile
wait.
on your face.
This concludes episode 15 of the Who's Keeping Score podcast. Once again, congratulations to Dave Kraus as the first person to walk the plank. We will be seeing him live on the podcast next week to tell us who he is protecting. Well, let's have a wonderful weekend of a wonderful football, and hope you guys
And
enjoyed this episode.
For the people that do not know, Dave Kraus is Jacob and Alex's father. So that
He
makes
is.
this all the more exciting.
Absolutely.
So we look forward to seeing
And
Yeah,
it had
gives
to
up.
be.
the family
And
group chat's
I-
gonna be buzzing.
I probably shall be taking after my great week, Garrett Wilson from him because I know he's not going to want to
You
keep
can
this.
if you go back and watch the draft from episode 14, I can promise you Garrett Wilson is not being protected because he was
And I'm
he was
if
mad
I could get
the whole time.
if I get Garrett Wilson for free, bro, like please,
Absolutely.
please.
But we'll see you
But
All
guys
right.
in episode 16.
Love you guys. That was fun.